I'm Nunn from Bit of Britain. Do you use galloping boots? Should you use galloping boots? Well, there's all sorts of kinds out there. They're protective, they're safe. When do you use them? Well, let's talk about a little bit. Inexpensive boots are easy to put on. They're easy to keep clean. Years ago, leather used to be the thing in boots. Not anymore. Neoprene has really taken it over. Velcro, once Velcro was established, easy to put on. You can take this boot, put it on quite easily, take it off, wash it, throw it in the washing machine. You know, if I was going to do some trail riding and I knew that I was going to go through woods, I might put boots on. If I was going to compete and jump, I'd probably almost always put boots on. But where do you start? Well, what's your budget? You can start at about a $50 range or $40 range. What kind of boots do you use? Easy care, the best. There's different types of boots that have more breathability. Breathability is a great thing because as the horse's tendon gets warmer, it actually gets weaker. So you want to be able to have a boot on that maybe has some breathability. One thing, don't keep your boots on too long. If you're going to ride for more than an hour or 2 hours, even take them off, even in your trail ride. Take them off for 5 minutes. The thing about the boots is that they have to be able to give you what you want. Some boots give you the ability to put the boot on and also then come up underneath the sesamoids and be able to give that suspensory some ability to give some support. Does that horse need it? If you've got one that does, this is a great boot for you. Other boots just protect from hitting or wrapping. We call them brushing boots. There's other type of boots if you're show jumping you might want to use. Why what we call an open front boot? Why use that? Well, when you're jumping a jump, if a horse actually hits the jump in front and hits his front legs, they actually can learn to pick them up that better the next time. A lot of things have been taking place in the last couple of years with the heat, as I spoke about. These type of boots actually have a lot of breathability. They have holes in them for breathability. They actually are easy to wash. You take them out, you take them, throw them in the washing machine. But they're also durable. So the exterior, when you hit something, it's actually literally going to protect. A lot of boots now actually have carbon fiber down the spine. This particular boot here has a hard shell inside. It's great for jumping. And they made it so that the hard shell for the front leg is in the front of the boot, the back of the boot, I take it back, where it's going to protect the tendon, and the back boot is in the front where it's going to protect the cannon bone if a horse was to drop his lower leg. It's easy on and easy off. And again, with technology and the type of materials we use today, 90% of your boots can go in the washing machine, which makes them really nice. Then you have boots that can't. But the leather boot, it's still very traditional, easy to clean, but what they've done now is they've actually made them removable. This is actually done with sheepskin. So you actually have the comfort of the sheepskin on the horse's leg. It actually fits back into the boot very nicely, and you can pull it out, wash it. Why a sheepskin boot? Again, it actually gives that comfort to that horse's leg, and it doesn't actually create as much heat as neoprene or any other type of boots with that kind of material. There's also inexpensive synthetic boots, which are quite nice. They give you the protection for brushing, and they have a inexpensive fleece interior. Unlike the sheep's wool, where it gets to be a little expensive, this is more economical. The problem with this, my only fear would be that it would actually pick up maybe some burrs. Some of the things nowadays is therapy. And we've looked at therapy as a protection, or do we look at therapy as something we do on every day? Well, Back on Track has come up with a type of bandage that would be a night bandage. This has a ceramic interior, and it actually creates heat. They also have other products that you use while the horse is actually active, such as their saddle pads. They actually have some coolers that actually you apply, and when you're going to the event, I actually put one on my horse to give his muscles to relax. Bell boots. Bell boots, for me, is almost a staple. I can see horses that have shoeing problems or stepping on each other, have stepping on themselves problems, using them almost on a constant basis. The technology of bell boots have come such a long ways. Years ago, we used to have to struggle with rubber boots and bell boots that we had a hard time getting on. Yeah, they're still available. They're out there. But they've now made where you have Velcro, easier to get on. The synthetic type of products that actually have been made with Cordura on the exterior, this is the ballistic nylon. It's going to be really, really tough. It has Kevlar in the back and the heel. And inside what they've done is they've actually made a bulb in here so the bell boot doesn't turn, which is really, really nice. They've actually made the collar nice and high and very comfortable for the horse. I like these actually the best myself. Some of the other type of bell boots aren't quite as protective. They make them in different kinds of colors and rubber, but they still work really well. So they are mated and molded in a rubber type material. Whatever you're going to use, just make sure it fits correctly. If it doesn't fit correctly, then, there was no use in having it on, especially with your boots. If you don't know how to put on a boot to begin with, get a professional to help you to begin with, because if it's on wrong, it could create more problems than what you're going to start off trying to protect. So think about the boot. Boots can be in very economical forms. You don't have to go out and spend a lot of money for your boots. I'm John Nunn. I'm the owner of Bit of Britain, and thanks for watching.